Building a custom theme gives you complete control over the design and functionality of your website. So, if you're ready to take your WordPress skill to the next level, let's dive in and get started. Before we start with this video, make sure to watch it from now till the end so you have full experience. So first, let's start by opening whatever browser we're going to use to follow this tutorial steps with. Here in my case, I'm actually going to use the Brave browser, but of course in your case, you can use any other browser that you could possibly have or you prefer in your PC. Once you open your browser, you can simply go to this URL section, simply type wordpress.com and hit the enter button. Once you do so, of course, for you, you'll find yourself on the home screen of the WordPress website. So if you have an account, make sure to simply go and log into it. And if you don't have an account, you can simply go and create your account, hit this sign up option or get started option, and follow the prompt to create your account. Once you do so, of course, before you'll be on this home or my home or the dashboard, and before we begin, of course, it's important to set up a local development environment for a WordPress. Of course, you can install and configure a local server solution like XAMPP or MAMP along with the code editor like Visual Studio Code, and this will allow you to develop and test your theme locally before deploying it to the live website if you are good with coding or if you want to do the coding with your own. Of course, if you don't want to, you can simply go and click on edit sites or simply add the page if you want to add the theme for your own. Of course, if you want to design like an expert, you can simply go and start learning on WordPress because they provide you some courses that you can choose start to do from or to learn from if you want. As you can see, blog like an expert from day one if you want, and the WordPress free photo library. Of course, for us, we will have to simply click on add the page, and from here, let's just wait a bit until the page load. As you can see, we will have to choose a blank page. So from here, we can create and publish our own theme. As an example, you can simply choose a block by simply click on add or this plus button, and you'll be able to add a paragraph if you want, image, heading, gallery, list or codes. And of course, if you want to other than that, you can simply click on browse all and you'll find all the blocks here on this left panel that you can choose from. So simply choose whatever block you want. Let's say, or let's start by an example. Let's just create a theme that contains a paragraph. And as you can see, let's just create here a paragraph as an example and start typing on the paragraph right away. So as you can see, like as an example, welcome to my theme. Theme here, you're gonna find like good themes or something like that. Anyway, just type whatever you want as an example. And of course, now we'll be able to add another block as an example. Let's just add an image and let's just upload an image from my PC. So here, let's just wait for this page or for this image until it's uploaded. Of course, once it's uploaded, it will appear correctly. As you can see, it's now with white a bit. And of course, you can make it smaller a bit. You can even change the place of it if you want. As you can see, you can click here, you can duplicate it, insert before, insert after, you can move to, you can do a lot of other stuff as an example. So you can make it bigger or smaller, you can do a lot of other stuff. Of course, if you want to put it over the paragraph, you can do so. And make sure, sorry, to add a title that I forgot to. Of course, you'll have to do so in the first place. Of course, as we said, you'll be able to add more things. As an example, let's just add here, let's just choose something. As an example, let's just add some buttons. So simply go to button, and in this button, I'm just going to type here as an example, socials. So socials as an example, and click on the enter button. And here, this button, simply click on it and click on link, and here you'll have to insert the URL of the link that's, as an example, your Instagram. So simply you can type here your Instagram.com/ and here you'll have to add the name of your Instagram. As an example, the name of the Instagram is your chest. So simply click on apply, and now when people press on this socials, they will be taken to your Instagram page or account right away. Of course, you can add multiple buttons if you want, and as you can see, you'll even have the option to add a code as an example. So you can simply write a code. Of course, if you don't know how to write a code, you can simply, as an example, open like open the ChatGPT. And here, of course, you can log in into your account if you have one. If you don't have an account, you can simply go and create one. Simply, I'm just going to connect with Google. And of course, here, make sure to go and ask ChatGPT. As an example, I just put something like this and click and continue. Of course, you'll have to verify your phone number and etc. So for you, of course, I'm not going to do all of this, but for you, you can ask ChatGPT to write a code for you. If you are not good with coding, simply you can ask them to write an HTML code for you, and simply type the code here. And once you're done with the code, you can simply click on preview desktop as an example, or preview new tab. And here you'll be able to see your code established or published here, and you'll be good to go. Of course, you can even add other blocks to your theme. As an example, you can add some audio, some files, some images if you want. As we said, we add buttons here. We can add the page break. We can add a lot of other stuff. So for you, make sure to go and discover all of this once you get familiarized with this, and make sure to plan your theme structure and features. So take some time to plan the structure and features of your theme. And of course, you'll have to consider the layout and color scheme, topography, and functionality you want to incorporate, and sketch out a rough wireframe and make a list of the template file, custom post types, and widgets you will need to for your theme. Of course, you can even create the basic theme files, and you can customize the theme appearance, then implement template files and features. And then once you're done, of course, you can publish and distribute your theme. So once you're satisfied, of course, for you by everything in this theme, it's time to publish and distribute yours, of course. But before that, make sure to go and preview everything that you make. Of course, you preview your site and the desktop, tablet, and even mobile, because a lot of people just edit their theme on just for the desktop users and forgets completely about the mobile users, tablet users. They need some attention as well, because a lot of people using just their phones or their tablets. So make sure to edit everything for the desktop, for the tablets, for the phone. And once you're done, of course, make sure to simply hit the publish button and click on publish, of course. And of course, you can even, like as an example, export it to a zip file. As an example, if you didn't want to use it in just WordPress and give it to other people.
First of all, guys, I will need you to go to your dashboard on your WordPress website. Then what you have to do is go to your user blog through here and click on visit site. So it won't be a user blog for you. It can be whatever name for your website you given, but for me it is user blog. Now this is the WordPress website that I have, and this is the template that I'm using. So it doesn't have any support of logos yet in here, so there is no place for logos. So what I'm going to do is check in the customize section here. Let me check first if I can actually add any kind of logos. So if I click here on site identity, we'll have here this logo section. So as you can see here, we can add both logo and for site icon. Well, for your WordPress logo, you have to go for these dimensions, which are here, logo for WordPress website. These are like the dimensions for it. So here we go, we can go here and we can find here all the dimensions for it. So this is how you can create your customized logo. And for the dimensions, let's search here. Let me just click here, logo, WordPress logo dimension, and it is 200 and 100. Of course, this is not for every single website. It depends actually on your own templates. Sometimes the template will support this pixel, sometimes it will not. So it is completely support on your templates. So for example, here we can go through Photoshop as an example. And what you can do is create a simple logo in the size. So you can create a logo using Photoshop. There is also another website which is called Canva, which is actually for logos as well. You can simply just log into it. As you may see here, I'm going to log in real quick. And here we go, I'm here. So what I'm going to do is create a design, choose to make a logo, and here it is. So this is the logo for you. You can just start working on it, edit everything, and then upload it on your WordPress website. So this is just an idea on how you can create logos for your website. So we can easily use either Photoshop or Canva. Now, for example, in Canva, how to download anything, you can just click here, download, choose the size that you are going to go for. In my case, I don't have the premium version to actually rescale this to the size that I want, which is 200 and 100. So I'm going to download on this normal size, download, and then I'm going to my dashboard here, customize, click on select logo, and from here I'm going to upload files, select files, and then select this one, and then select again crop image, and it will be added over here. Unfortunately, it is not PNG. I have not downloaded it as a PNG form, so yeah, it wasn't in PNG form, unfortunately. So what you can do is replace it with another logo, maybe. I have here a bunch of logos, so we can use, for example, Gboard. Let's try if it is gonna work. Crop image, for example. Yep, it is working. It is very working. So as you can see, the logo has been supported. It is supported by my template. Since it is here, it will be supported. If you want to remove it, you can simply click here to remove it. Now for the site icon, which is the logo over here. So as you can see here in my tab, there is a logo. There is a logo for Google here, a logo for Canva, a logo for Microsoft, a logo for this website, which is for anime, YouTube logo, Facebook logo. These are called favicon, which are the logos that are in the tab, and they are the identity of your website. In case you'd like to add them as well, just look for the size, which is 512 in 512, and select an icon, do the same thing, upload it, and everything will be good for you. So let's try this out. Select, let's do the same thing, crop image, and let's check. Has been updated. As you can see, this is the logo that I have chosen, and it is updated. And of course, make sure to have better quality logos for your website, so you can have a really decent performance for users. So users, when they have like a bad logo experience or something like that, they won't really trust the website, since there is no like much effort on the design. So the design is the first thing that attract people. So as long as your website is actually attractive, people will keep coming to your website and try to get to know more about your website. Let's try this logo thing with another template, for example, guys. For now, let's go to appearance. So I'm going to click here, appearance, click on themes, and then click on add new. Here I'm going to go for this Hello Elementor, click on install, and I'm going to try to actually change the logo of this website. So let's go here, it is downloaded, so I'm going to activate it, and the next thing I'm going for is visit the site. So this is how it looks like for now. Click on customize, it is completely the same thing. Site identity. As I said, as long as there is this logo section over here, that means this website will support logos. So click here, choose this one, and let's do the same thing. Select, crop, and here it is. Now, this is a problem with this template. As I said, there is no such as a logo dimensions for every template. So each template will have its own dimensions. For example, here this logo was too big for the template to be in it, but there is some logos that will be fitting in here. I don't know, you can just, for example, even this logo will be fitting as long as you make it much smaller. And let's try to copy this, crop image, and as you can see, this one was fitting pretty much good. Let's try the same thing with this one, but this time I'm going to select everything. Let's try if it is going to work. It worked, but as you can see, it is huge for the page. Even the main menu has been corrupted. It is in a bad format, which is not ideal for your customers to start visiting your website and looking at something like that. So in general, guys, that's how you can actually use this icon, favicon, and logo functions on your WordPress website. I showed you in general how to create logos using Photoshop, Canva. You can use these both platforms. If you have any kind of other platforms, you can use it as well. It will be very helpful for you.
The first step, of course, is to install and activate a social media plugin on your WordPress website. So once you are on this localhost dashboard on WordPress, navigate to the plugin section. You will find this here on this list panel. As you can see, just hover it and go and click on Add New. Of course, now you'll have to search for a social media plugin, such as there is some options such as like simple social icons and install the one that suits your need once it's installed and activate the plugin. So as an example, let's just search here for social media icons as an example and wait a bit until we see here a lot of plugins that we can choose from. As you can see, there is the social media share buttons and social share and icon. As you can see, share buttons and pop-out share icon for social media sharing. And there's even this social media icon, social icon widgets, and a lot of other plugins. So you can choose whatever suits your need. Of course, you can do your own research about all these plugins if you want, but as you can see, you can always see the best rated app with a lot of people rating it. As you can see, this probably almost 5 stars with more than 5,000 people and so on. So simply, let's just go and choose this one as an example. Of course, if you want to read more about it, you can simply click on it. And here you'll be able to read all the features about it, see the rating exactly, see who rates it 1 star. You can even see the reviews if you want. And as you can see, you'll find here all the features about it, the description, the installation, the frequently asked questions, change blog, screenshots, and even reviews if you want. So as we said, once it's installed, of course, you can simply go and hit this activate button. Now you can configure this social media plugin. So after activating the plugin, of course, you'll need to configure the settings. Locate the plugin in your WordPress dashboard after it's activated. As you can see, you can simply allow and continue. For me, I'm just going to skip. As you can see, you can even go to premium on this plugin. So simply, we can, if you didn't find it, you can always click on plugin and you will find this right here. So you can simply click on settings and you will get yourself into it, as we said. Once you click on settings, you'll have to enter the URLs of your social media profiles of the or for the platforms you want to display icons for, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more. And you can even customize the appearance and style of the icon to match your website design. As you can see, we can start here by which icons do you want to show on your website or site. When you open this, as you can see, you will find here a lot of social media icons. So simply select whatever you want. As an example, I want my Facebook, my Twitter, click OK, I want to activate it. So Facebook, Twitter as an example, maybe YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, maybe WhatsApp, Telegram, Pinterest, I don't know, we can add whatever you want to add. You will probably find this right here. And as you can see, if you have premium, you'll be able to even add those, as you can see in our premium plugin with add icons for those also. So make sure to get premium if you want this. And as an example, once we finish this, of course, you can even see the pricing of premium if you want from here. As an example, if you want to know the pricing just from this video. So as you can see, the premium is going to be for $30 and you will have to pay it simply once. You don't have to pay it like per month or something like that. And of course, what do you want the icons to do? So simply, as you can see, when clicked on users can subscribe. So for us, we didn't choose this as an example, this one. So emails, which action should the email icon do? So once someone click on the email icon, should it automate updates for subscribers or contact me or link it to a certain page or share by email? But those 3 options will need a feature or premium feature. So make sure to get so if you want to. Of course, email icon, there's email plus follow text, and there's even the follow it icon. On the Facebook option, there's 3 options available. As you can see, the Facebook icon can perform several actions. Pick below which one it should perform. If you select several options, the users can select what they want to do. And of course, you can see an example from here if you want to by simply opening this, and you will see the example if the page loads. As you can see, it's blocked now, so I don't know why. But anyway, the Facebook icon should allow users to visit my Facebook page. You can select this and simply enter the URL of your Facebook page right here. You can simply go and Control V your or paste the link right here of your social or Facebook page. Then you can even like my blog on Facebook. +1. If you don't want to, you can simply disable this option, and you can even share my blog with friends on Facebook. If you want it, make sure to enable it. If you don't, make sure to disable it. There's this follow me on Facebook, but this will need the premium feature. There is the Twitter, of course. As you can see, the Twitter icon can perform several actions, and as we said, if you want them to visit your Twitter, enable this. Follow my Twitter, enable this, and tweet about my page, enable this. And here you'll have to enter the URL of your Twitter and follow the Twitter. So simply here you'll have to add your Twitter name and follow my tweet about my page. Here you'll have to write whatever you want them to tweet about. So simply just go and change this however you want. You can even want them, or if you want them to have Twitter cards, but this will require a premium feature as well. Once you finish, of course, with all of this, make sure to save and close it. As you can see, now where shall the icons be displayed? So, of course, there's the floating over your website's page. Show them via widgets, place via source code in your theme header, show icons after posts and or sticky bars. And there is a lot of options, but some of them requires premium as well. Once you finish again, click on save and you will normally be good to go. As an example, let me just choose this floating over via your website. So you can choose whatever suits you here. How do you want them to show that? So let's say, as an example, center top. And here we are. Once we save, we'll be good to go after we click on save all settings. Of course, there's some optional settings. If you want to mess with that, be my guest, just go and do it by your own, but it's just optional. It's not needed for the moment. As you can see, what design do you want display count and a lot of other stuffs. So once you customize the social media icons, you will have to test your social media icons. So it's important to test them to ensure they are functionally correctly. So visit your website and click on the icons to verify that they direct you to the respective social media profiles, and make sure the links open in new tabs or window so visitors can easily return to your website.
So, the first thing that I will need you guys to do is simply go ahead and go to WordPress.com, create your accounts, and launch your WordPress website. Right after that, I will need you to go to your WP admin, which is your dashboard. Just log in into it and it will be opened just like so, just like you see it in my screen. Now, what you are going to do is, as you can see here, there is this small menu. Click on plugins and add new plugins. They will take you to a new page where you can actually add plugins. So, there is two ways of actually adding a plugin. So, the first way, which is by clicking on add plugins over here and upload the plugin from a zip file that can be on your PC. The second way, which is simply by going to the keyword section over here and searching for the plugin. We are going to use the second method. So come here, search for Talk. So here we go. And let's wait a little bit. So Talk to live chat. All you need to do is click on install now, as you can see here, and then give it some time and it will be successfully installed. All you need to do now is activate it. So you can just click on this button and it will be activated in a moment. Make sure that it is fully activated from going to active and seeing it that it is here active. So now what you have to do is click on settings. Now we are on the settings section and now we will need to actually sign up in this plugin. So click on sign up. That will take you to a new page. Here, enter your name, an email, and a password. Here we go. So let me just do this and sign up for free. Now let's set up the language. So I will go with English. Site name, let me just make sure it is Film TV. Enter site URL, which is this one, and enter widget name, so we can call it chat. Next team member. Now what I'm going to do is add this one as admin, of course, and that's it. Now next, install widget. So all you need to do is simply to install Talk. You can place this code before the body tag on every page of your website, or we can use Talk plugin for one of the popular platforms. So we are going to use it on WordPress. Click here, and now let's wait a little bit. And as you can see, you can get it from here for free. So get it now. And as you can see, here it is. So this is the way that I've showed you before of getting it like from like file, zip file, and then dragging it into your WordPress website. So now you may also send this to access to your developer. So I'm just going to keep it like that, done, and here we can take a tower. When a new shot comes in, it will display here for you to answer. Next, important update and notification can be found here. Next, change or manage your profile, set your status, enable and disable notifications, and more are from this icon over here. And visitor monitoring. In monitoring, you can keep track of current visitors on your site and join a chat in real time. Here you can navigate fast in the new simplified menu. You can see real-time statistics, so high priority messages, messages across channels in contact, activate your notice base, view reporting data, manage add-ons, and access property and widget settings in administration. Here you can find the inbox where you can find all the kind of different messages. Here the contacts, and here the add-ons, here the admin settings, and finally here if you have a smartphone you can get this um, application on your iPhone or Android. And finally that's it with the dashboard. So we went through it really fast. Now here let me just connect to this account. So here we go. Let me just connect into it. Alright, here we are. Let's try it once more and check if it's going to work. Yeah, it did work. Now select widget, shots, use selected widget. We can use it. Successfully added widget to your site. Now, let's go to visibility option. Make sure that it is general visibility, always show talk to widget on every page. Here, privacy options, enable visitor recognition, and WooCommerce option. If you have like a WooCommerce website, you can display on shop main page, display on product category page, on secret product page, on tag pages. Save settings, and let's wait until it is fully saved. Let's go once more through everything. Right, now everything is working. Let's try to check the website now. Here it is, the website. And basically, guys, here it is. Hi there, search for answers. You can start here new conversation. So, hello. As you can see, I have like a noise over here. Let me just mute this real quick, mute sites. Anyway, so the messages are going to be sent over here. So here it is. This is like the conversation. Hello. And yeah, it's kind of like that. Start conversation. If you want to inbox chats, you'll find like the chats over here. Here are like the direct messages that I have for the moment. So this is like the direct message. Um, like if I want here, let me just go back to dashboard and let me try to refresh it. And as you can see, I still have 000 at everything because at the moment I'm contacting myself as the admin and they recognize that I am the owner of the website. So it doesn't really matter if someone contacted or not, but still you can see the messages in here. So hello, this is the nationality. So for example, hi everyone, make sure to like this video. So I've written this comment and here it is, and you can just type to it back. So join chat, hello, how can I help you? And as you can see, here it is.
That should take you to the homepage or main screen of WordPress right away. And of course, here, let's just start by looking for the pricing and plans on this WordPress website. As you can see, I am going to use the free one or the free plans with comes with these features. Of course, if you pay more, you will always get more features, and the free one will not have a lot of features that you will need using your website or trying to do a lot with your website. Of course, there is the personal plan, which will cost you $4 per month, and it will come with these features. Of course, there is even the premium plan, which is a popular plan, and it comes with these features as well. And the best plan for devs, as you can see, or developers, is the business plan, and it will come with a lot of features. As you can see, the list of features is more than the list of other features. And of course, there's the commerce plan, which comes with these features, as you can see, and there is the enterprise feature, and this will bill you with this yearly. Of course, you can pay annually or monthly, choose whatever suits you. And once you choose whatever you want or whatever suits you, of course, you can always click here and compare the plans. You can compare something with another thing. As you can see, this is the list of the features, and this check mark means that this feature is included in this plan. As you can see, the free plan has these features, don't have this, and etc. Comes with this all features. You can see all this table if you want, and you can hide or hide the comparison. Of course, after all, if you have an account, we can just go back to the WordPress.com homepage. And if you have an account, simply you can click on login into your account. And here you will have to enter your email address or username, then click on continue. Then of course you'll have to enter your password. And if you don't want to get through all those steps, you can continue with your Google or Apple if you actually created the account with it. So you will not have any wasted time on entering this email address and etc. You can just log in with your Google or Apple. And if you don't have an account, of course, you can always click on this create a new account. By clicking on it, as you can see here, you will have to fill your email address, username, and you will have to enter a password. Of course, also, you can always create an account with your Google account or Apple account. You can simply click on it and allow it, of course. And once you click on it, this will pop out into you and choose the account that you would like to create the account with. And once you're logged in into your account or you just created your account, you'll find yourself on a page or a home screen like this. As you can see here, you'll find yourself in the home page, and you can even complete some steps that they are presenting to you, like give your site a name and own a domain to build a site. You can design like experts by learning from here, and you can even get help from here. So this was just to show you how to create an account. Now I'll just switch to my real account or the account on the local host by simply, I'm just going to open it right away. I guess it's already logged in into it, so I don't have to log in or anything. So let me just get into it and I'm coming back to you. Of course, the local host will be something like that. So you'll have just to enter your username or email, then the password, and log in into it. And here I'll be in the dashboard of my local host of my real account. Of course, you can always go to your WordPress account, and if you want, you can even get a free domain with an annual plan if you want. So simply click on upgrade and get the domain that you want if you paid for a plan, an annual plan, as I said. So now let's just head to the local host. And if you want to do everything in your website, you will be able to do it from here. So the first step, of course, if you want to speed up your website in WordPress is optimizing images. Because the first thing you should do to speed up your WordPress website is to optimize your image. Because large images files, of course, can significantly slow down your site's loading time. You can use plugins like Smush or ShortsPixel to optimize your images automatically. You don't need to do anything manually. These plugins will compress your images without sacrificing their quality. You can also use free online tool like TinyPNG to compress your images before uploading them to your website. Of course, you can just lead to your local host and go to plugins, and here you can search for install plugins if you have them, and if you don't, you can simply click on add new here, which will lead you to this page. Here you can simply go and search for the plugins that I told you, like Smush and ShortsPixel. Let's say, for example, Smush. Let's search for it. And as you can see, we have here lazy load image optimizer and compress images. And of course, as I said, there is even the ShortsPixel. So just go and search for that for your own. Then simply install it and add it to your website. And that will help you speed up your WordPress images. And of course, this second step is minifying CSS and JavaScript. Because the second thing that you can do, of course, to speed up your WordPress website is to minify your CSS and JavaScript files, because minifying means removing unnecessary characters from your code without changing its functionality. Because this will reduce the size of your files and speed up your website's loading time. You can use, of course, plugins also like WP Minify or Auto Optimize to minify your CSS and JavaScript files. Of course, you can also or always go to your plugins, add new, then search for the plugin, and you'll find it right here. As I told you, Minify here, WP Minify. As you can see, you'll find it right here, and there is even the Auto Optimize. Auto Optimize. you will find it right here as well, which will help you. These plugins will help you speed up your websites. Of course, the third step or the third thing you should consider to speed up your WordPress websites is caching. Because caching allows your website to store frequently accessed data in a temporary storage location. So it doesn't have to be retrieved each time a user visits your site. This reduces the server load and speed up your site. And you can use plugins like W3 Total Cache or WP Super Cache. Of course, you can also just go and search them here in the plugins and adding them to your Wix website. Of course, the fourth thing that you can do is to use Content Delivery Network or CDN.
Now, the first thing that I will need you guys to do is to launch your dashboard. Then make sure that you have a working WordPress website with a good template. So as you can see, this is the template that I am going to work with. This is my website and how it looks like. And for now, I will need to add a new page which is called About Us. So I'm going to click here on Pages, as you may see in this menu, and then click on Add New. Now what I'm going to do is create a new page which is called About Us. Then I will publish it. Now, after I have published it successfully, I will need you guys to go with me back to your dashboard and install a crucial plugin for our demonstration, which is Elementor. You can get it through here, plugins, and from here, as you can see, click on Add New, and from this point on, you can simply either upload it or search for it in using keywords. So it is completely up to you. Let's search for it, for example, through here, Elementor. And for those who don't know, Elementor is basically a plugin that will help you build your website. And it has so many benefits, and of course, it has the premium version. So you have the pre version and the premium version. You can get the premium version to have more access to their features. Now, for now, let's just keep it with simply with that. Click on Install Now through here and then activate it. Now, once you're done, go back to your page. So here we go, Pages. And from here, click on that page which is called About Us. Click in here to edit it. And I'm going to click now on Edit with Elementor. So this page has used all available PHP Apache processes allowed on free hosting account. Refreshing the page once the amount of Apache processes that are reduced will cause the site to work. So let's refresh. So here we go. I'm using a free hosting, that's why I have some couple of problems there and here. So recreate kits. Seems like your kit was deleted. Please create a new one or try to restore it from trash. So what I'm going to do is go to Pages once more and try to do the same thing once more. So edit with Elementor. Hopefully now it will work. And let's see if it is gonna work for us. It is loading, so it seems not. So I think Elementor has been removed from my website, and this is a really bad problem. And eventually, if you don't have Elementor, guys, if it is working for you, that's cool. If not, you can just keep up without using it. So using Elementor is only one side of editing your website. You can also build your website all from using the simple tools that WordPress will give to you. As an example, I will show you now how to do so. Let's get first our ChatGPT open because we need articles from it. And as you can see here, I'm going to click on these tools and click on edit to start editing. Here you can add a block inserter to, you can add a text, whatever you'd like. So I'm going to add here, for example, advanced text. And basically we can here type whatever text we'd like. So this is a blog about text that we can have in our WordPress website. As I showed you here, there is so many add-ons as like sections, text, etc. So let me just search for section. I'm going to add, for example, a row, and we can make it here. And as you can see, it is not visible at the moment because we are editing using WordPress Elementor. So I'm going to edit it using only the normal edit section, as you might see here. And here we go, another problem with my hosting. Sorry guys for these troubles, I really don't know why. So back to you guys, I have successfully fixed everything. Time to choose a blog. So here I'm going to add the text, which is write me an about us page article about my company, which is a gaming company, for example. And now here we go. So let's just wait until it is fully created. And once it is fully created, I'm just going to copy this and paste it in our website. So here I'm going to stop it, alright? And let's copy this, paste it here. Let's add here some spaces over here, over here, over here. So it is pretty good. We can add images. So as you can see, click here, add an image, upload. Let's choose this an example. For example, this one. So this is like an example of a game, even though it's a movie, but you got the idea. Here we can make it down, up, we can even make columns, so we can make a gallery, cover, file, whatever you think of, it can be whatever you'd like. So let's put it as column. And here I'm going to add a new image in the bottom. For example, we can even add rows. We can split those rows on two, add image on a side and text on another. For example, here this is a row. We can split it, as you can see, so we can make it in the beginning of a phrase, in the middle, in the right, so it is all adjusted. And finally, you can add couple of your team informations, your phone number, some of your achievements. And once you're done with everything, you can simply click on publish, and this page shall be published. And the next thing that you'll have to do is add it to the main menu. So let's go to view page. And from here, what you're gonna do is check it if it is live. It is, as you can see. So click on customize and then go to the menu. So let's do that. Here we go, main banner, top header. Let's search for menu. It will be somewhere around here, menus, alright. So bottom header menu and add items, and we can add about us. Not this one. Oh, this one. Okay. Remove this and publish. And for now, if I refresh the page, I shall find here about us. So as you can see, it is here, successfully live. I can now make my visitors see my about us page, look for it, find it, and read it.